Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky and we are in the middle of our green circuit making area. You know what? I probably should put a little symbol here that says green circuits. Just because it's decorative and it looks nice and it's cool. Why not? I like green circuits. They're like awesome. So green circuits live here. And we were gonna do... Oh, we have some destruction happening. But nothing our lasers cannot handle immensely well. The biters are no competition for our laser turrets. You know what? I could probably put those in my trash slots now. Alright, so let's connect up the gaps between these things so that they're all linked together. And then we can link them to a constant combinator. Here, I'm going to need 2 of these. Oh, and I have 7 of these. How nice. And we'll just put it right by where the power pole usually is. Just put it right, stick it there, and connect this up to that. So I want to grab a copy of this whole thing with the linked together bits, take off the combinator, and put it on the other side, basically. Okay, and then after these are put into place, then we're going to connect this to that, and then they'll all feed from the same combinator. So here we are going to unload, guess what? Copper, yay! So all of these guys are now switched to copper, and they will not unload anything else, which is really important because we don't want them to unload anything else. So another good thing, we are making sure that all of our boxes are covered in RoboPort coverage. Pretty difficult not to do when you have this many RoboPorts, but you never can tell. Right, so I want to grab now the entire station, really. Well, let's put in our signal at the end of the train. We'll be right there, and well, let's give it 1 space leeway. That's okay. We don't mind having 1 space, because usually I put the power pole there and I don't want to get it messed up from the other things. So we will copy the entire thing. In fact, what I should do, can I turn this track right here? I can definitely turn the entire track this way. And that will be perfect. Okay, and then we can copy all, including the curve on this. Right. Oh, and then here, I usually put a chain signal at the beginning, just in case it's right next to a crossing. In this case, it's not, but it doesn't really hurt at all. It's fine. The train is going to stop. The next train coming in will stop at the station regardless, and it'll all move along swimmingly well. So I want to copy this, get rid of the power pole here, and just set it down here. And these guys can be very, very close together. They don't have to be, in fact, they could be even no, they can't be overlapping with the boxes, but that's okay. This is going to be just fine. Right, is that good? I think we're good. Yeah, let's set it down then. And that'll be just fine. We probably don't need double power poles here, so I'm going to take out this, this other row. Right, like that, so we have a nice clean kind of thing going on here. Right, now this can actually go down here. And these guys can merge into one line, so it's easier to get out. Right, I want to add a couple of signals here while that's getting built. In case these guys are waiting, I can wait in increments of train length. We need to have our rails out. Here we are. Perfect. Okay, excellent. Right, and this one is not quite another train length, but it'll be fine. We're not that bothered. Oh, hello, Eleonora. Greetings, my pet. Yes, my good girl. You are my best girl. There's a few too many signals in here. Yeah, get this one out of there. And I think that should be fine-ish. Let's make this one closer. And then this one can be right there. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Good enough, in any case, so that these guys can continue to unload and get stuff going. Hopefully my factory is making more stuff. Let's look at logistics and find out how many, like, stack Well, do we have filter inserters? No, we don't have any. Probably because my bots are bringing them all. Okay, that's fine. Probably the factory is making more of these because I generally don't have a huge demand for stack filter inserters. Right, so now we need to put in chain signals on each of these stations, and then one for the decider. Now, we want to have our stacker probably, we could have it here. That would be okay. I'm just thinking about how we want to, we just need to get around this copper patch. Could have it like right here. I like to have the stacker as close as possible so that trains can come in quite easily at the shortest distance possible, basically. So rails, let's look at parking. Gonna have, is it this one? Maybe like that would be pretty good. I think that might be really nice this way, like this. And we need to go this way. Right. The only problem is those ore lines are not going to be very happy, are they? I could move them. Oh, you know what I'll do? There's another way to do this. Okay, let's move that for now. We need to get this all out of here also. Get this whole thing moved. Yes, that's going to be much better. And then let's place this again, the parking. Oh god. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do something very terrible. And I meant to do this as well. I meant to do this before I copied and pasted all of them. Oh my goodness. Let's ask for 200 per box. But thank goodness for click and drag, copy and paste. They should all be going quite lovely, beautifully here. Okay. So let's make sure that these all have the request. Excellent. So what I want to do is basically disconnect these from the network like this. So these are their own little tiny network. I think another thing that I really want to do is get these guys going off. And I don't know if I need 8 lanes here. Probably not. But that's okay. We're just going to do it anyway. Okay, we're going to do this, then copy this. Do a belt thing down here. And these guys are just going to feed into the chests. Because why not? I can probably delete this line here. Now, the other thing that I need to do is request robots, like a lot of Logibots. Okay, we need, probably pick up all of these, get the Logibots in the system. I'm going to put these guys also in there. Right, now, I forgot to connect these guys across the way, so we're going to do that. Oh, no, don't do that. We really just want to connect to each. There we go, like that. Perfect. So now these guys are actually working. We are getting tiny little bits of ore, but we need many more bots in this system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a requester chest right here because this is connected to the main network. I want to request something like, I don't know, 1,000 bots. Is that enough? Let's request 1,000 and let's see how much we need. There we are, 1,000. Right. So because this is in the main network, this are going to grab 1,000 bots, and we're going to see how many construction bots we have. 149. Really like to take them all out because we don't need them at all, really. I guess it's just going to be kind of have to piecemeal feed them in here. So we don't have any way of automatically grabbing them out of the system, which you might do if you got like an inserter next to the RoboPort, but they'll have to kind of move around to the right RoboPort, and it's a pain in the socks. So much easier just to grab them this way. All right, here we go. There we are. Okay, so I think we got them all. Did we get them all? Yeah, we did. We've got them all. Perfect. So now this is actually functioning. The only thing is we don't actually have any, these are not, are they hooked up? Oh my gosh, some of them are hooked up, aren't they? Which is nice. Very nice. So, that's right, I was going to organize these a bit later after one of the episodes, I think. And I haven't done that yet. So, let's go here. Just temporarily. Whoa. Why is there ore coming on here? This is not good. Oh dear. Why is there ore? Oh dear. This is not good. Not at all. Oh. Yeah, so that was the problem. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, now I know why I needed that extra one, because this was, thank you for pointing that out in the comments, if you did. I appreciate it. Uh-huh. Yeah, that was kind of bad. Right. Oh my god. Alright, let's get rid of this thing. So we no longer need this. Oh jeez. This is not making me very joyful at the moment. That's okay. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Oh, dear me. Right. And this one goes there. This is just like, no. This is so bad. So bad. I wasn't watching. And you know, the thing about it is I designed these blueprints so it had one leg sticking out. It's like, yeah, this is where ore goes. But it got messed up, as you saw. So we're going to have a fun time getting this all organized, for sure. Yeah, fun is an interesting word to use. I'm using it on purpose. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay, what's going to happen is that I'm not going to mess with trying to pick up each of these little bits at a time. What's going to happen is the copper plates are going to get used, and then the ore is going to end up... Whoa, how did we get some more iron plates over here? The ore is going to end up at the end of these little lines over here. I wonder if that was from that other mistake that we had before, where some of the iron ore was coming from this mine and mixing in. Oh, what's going on here? Oh my gosh. Ha! Okay, so these are from the main base, traveling here before the network was disconnected, I think, and delivering to these containers. That's fairly amusing, I have to say. Right. So this, aha, this is one that is not connected. So let's make sure we connect this here. And then this one can go here. And then that's what I was looking for. Which one was done, pretty much. Right, so this one can go away altogether. Oh boy. Game is funny. Game is entertaining. Some of these, this is 200, 300, and 21. So let's make this back down to like 700. Take all these Logibots and I'll shove them into this system here. Right. Go. Okay, so we have sort of things partially working. Ish. If you can call this working. Yeah, we still need to get all of this. Oh my god. And it's everywhere in the whole system. And it's not moving out at the moment because... Oh my god. This is just a nightmare. Right. Kind of tempted to put like a filter system on this edge of it, to be honest, but that's okay. Try to get this sorted out. At least we know that this area is going to be clean, free of contaminants, whereas this area definitely is not. So I'll have to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. I'm going to get a little box here, and I'll put this as an active provider chest. We're going to filter out any bits of copper ore, because this may take a while to resolve, and I have no desire to resolve it myself by manually picking this off the line. It just doesn't make any sense. You know what? I'm going to have it take the copper ore and the iron plates because neither of those belong on this line. And for some reason, we're still getting some of those. I think it's from a few episodes ago now that this happened. So this is our new plant. Oh my goodness. Yes. Come on. Get it everywhere. Here, 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 and over here. Bit of a disaster. I perfectly admit this. But we have contingency plans. It's actually good to have slight disasters in a game because you find out new ways of doing things and ways to fix problems. Whereas otherwise you might not have that experience. And then, you know, then you could have this huge mega base or something that, like, you know, just is a total disaster. Which, you know, then, you know, the problem can get magnified, which admittedly here is magnified quite a bit. But anyway, yeah, it's a learning experience is what this is. And that's okay. I don't mind learning experiences. They usually are quite valuable. Okay. Oopsies. Okay, there. These seem to have this interesting power pole extra there. What? Come on, did I not click it properly? I must not have. All right. But so I'm quite happy about this glitch. Happy. Yes, happy is the word, right? We'll get it. It'll be fine. It'll be very, very fine. And as soon as these guys are put in there, already the ones that are put in are just going swimmingly along. This is a lot better. This is much better. And it looks like we do still have some ore on the lines, but that's okay. We're going to try to get this sorted. Let's see and make sure that we don't have any more of this happening on the wrong line. Okay, this is very interestingly backed up here. I'm just going to take up all of this copper ore here because it's definitely not necessary. And yeah, that was not good. Put these in one of these chests. Now, is there any other weird backing up of ore or weirdness at all? It doesn't look like it. Just checking to see that the shorter line only has copper plates on it and not copper ore, because that would be slightly inconvenient. Now I'm feeling like these lines are imbalanced right now, and we could have greater throughput. So what I'm going to do is basically put lane balancers on these guys. There we go, this way. And I'm just going to copy paste this whole thing. And this is what, 3 high? So I'm going to take out all the 3s here. And then plop, plop, plop. And there this side. There we go. Aha, and then these guys have a different pattern to them because we're going to need to put in the underground. So let's change the pattern there. That's very easy to do as well. Shove them all in. It's always nice to have a good blueprint. Right, okay, there we go. Clonk, clonk, clonk. Right. And that way we can get things done a little bit more efficiently, quickly, until this whole area is filled up with productivity modules and such. Now I want to look and see is this area all covered? No, it's not. So there's a bit of an area over here, which I think I will cover with a roboport. Oh my gosh, I have so many robots. I have some roboports. Here we are. I want to make sure that this central area is covered in terms of construction so that these modules can get put in. Looks like this robo network it's quite small and it's not connected, so this is actually working really well. We've got 750 Logibots. We're not using all of them, but then again, we're not having any trains. Let's go ahead and order some trains to get over here. So this is going to be called Green Circuits Copper Ore. Circuits copper ore drop off. Okay. And we're going to copy the station name here and there. So they're both named the same. Ah, yes, and I forgot to put down the parking lot once again. Shove that in. Okay. And let's get rid of this belt here. Don't need that at all. I think this one also can just go down there. Because these are not... This is very, very interesting. I don't know what the heck's going on here. But I think we'll just kind of get this organized better. So we have how many belts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can skip 2 belts. Skip that one and skip this one. And this one can go here. This one can go this way. Oops, that did not do what I wanted it to do. It's all good. We'll just get rid of this stuff in a sec. Why? Wow. Okay. Glad I caught that before that went along the belt. That would have been inconvenient, having belts on the line. Okay, nice. I don't think belts can be smelted. I've never tried, but it would be very curious if they could. Let's dump all this ore back in the provider chests. Right, and do we have train bits? Yes, we do. We have exactly enough for 2 trains. So I think it would be useful if we sent these trains along to the copper station. Now, do we have... Here's an ore pickup. We do have coal being fed into the trains there, so I don't need to worry about getting these guys totally... filled with fuel, or worry about getting fuel to this location. 1 fuel stop along a 2-stop system is more than enough. Okay, so let's get our wagons here. There we are. There we go. Okay, so I guess we should... Can we copy? No, we can't. We can't copy, paste, and drag here. I don't know why that's limited. I wish that it was available, but I am having to click in every single square here. But once it's done, it'll be fine. We're just going to copy paste all the wagons to each other. Make sure, yep, there we go. So let's set this up. We want to go to the copper AS allocation station or pickup. We're going to go to inventory full, and then you're going to go to green circuits copper ore drop off. And inventory empty. Okay, and then we're good. Copy paste. So they both have the same schedule. And should we make them a color? We probably should. What color is orange? It's kind of like maybe-ish that color-ish. I don't know. Is it no blue? No. There we go. That's fine. It's oranger than the red. We'll go with that. Right. There we go. And you go too. And we're going to see this, hopefully, come to fruition. That'll be great. Oh, there goes the other one. I don't want to step in front of the train. Stepping in front of moving trains is never a good idea. So these guys are still getting the boxes filled here. Now, I don't know if we're going to need... We might need more robots. Okay, and these guys, yeah, they're being pushed along here, which is very nice. How are our filtration systems going? Pretty good. Looks like there's some issue of... this is in a separated network. That's not good at all. No. Alright, let's get these guys out of this network. We want to have them in the main bot network. Let's put that one there. And then... Yeah, this is the big problem, is that these guys aren't covered. But I think at some point, the chests are big enough to hold plenty of materials. So, and they're not actually getting a lot of stuff in them. Do we have construction over here? Apparently not. Ooh, that's not good at all. Alright, that's fine. what we'll do is connect these from the underside here. Okay, there we go. Let's get these along where the power is, at least. So at least we have the ability to construct stuff and remove stuff later. Fairly important, I think. Was that in the construction zone? Maybe. No, not at the very end. Okay, put that one there. That way we'll get our filters all the way up here, because obviously these still have not been constructed just yet. Okay, cool. And we'll also get those active providers emptied on the sides that they're connected to the network. Okay, you guys are taking construction robots away. Sounds good to me. Let me grab a few more robots from the chest. How many have we gotten? Another, okay, another 150. You know what? I think I'll request like 200 at a time. And that'll be probably enough. But I would like to see another train come in. That would be exciting. Or a train, the first train come in. Which I now realize would be quite an extraordinary hope, since I haven't connected the rails yet. Okay, we should do that, though. Should do this. Okay. And for some reason, that is not powered. Okay, come on. Ah, we can do this. That's fine. Why is that not powered? I have no idea. Probably because this power pole is not connected. Okay, so this is looking good. Get rid of this thing. Put a couple of signals along the length here. Mostly at random intervals, in case you're wondering. Because I bet those trains right now are saying no path. So these are rails out, rails in. There we go. I am so glad I made this. And to think, I thought on my, I think it was on Belt Diva that I did this? I thought, no, surely I wouldn't need this more than once. It's okay to just do the signals every time. No, it's not. Now we know the truth about the whole thing. Right, so we got this in the drop-off. Green circuits. Not the right one, still. Okay, I can't find it. Green. Copper ore drop-off. Here we go. Here's our first train coming along. Oh, I can't. Oh, here we go. There we go. It's coming. It's going to come up this line very shortly. There it is. Yep. Okay, here it comes around. It's probably the second train right behind it. Here we go. Let's watch the magic of unloading here. Okay, it's going to the second station first. This one's going to the other station. Wow, look at the bots. Oh, that's so cool. Check that out. That is looking awesome. Very, very nice. Okay, so they're going to feed these lines, and look how quickly they're getting saturated here. Looking really, really good. So basically all we need in this area is we need to, now that we're going to have full throughput, next time I think we're going to disconnect this copper plate feeding here, and we're going to reconnect these guys. Possibly we'll change this entire setup, but we need to sort that out. But until then, I'm really happy with our progress. Thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.